Hey guys, I'm Jake from TodaysiPhone.com and I'm so tired. It is currently 3:04 in the morning. Why am I filming a video now, you ask? Because news never sleeps. And also because I'm going back to school tomorrow morning, so I have no other time to do this. I still have to pack after this. Okay, well obviously the biggest news this week is the announcement of the Verizon iPhone on January 11th. The device will go on online pre-sale to existing Verizon customers on February 3rd and on sale to everybody in retail stores and online on February 10th. Now it's virtually the same iPhone 4 that's on AT&T except for a few minor differences. Most notably a slight redesign of the antenna system to hopefully help with the death grip issue, and the ability for the phone to act as a Wi-Fi hotspot for up to 5 devices. Now we have a ton of coverage on this device over at TodaysiPhone.com, so if this sounds interesting to you, definitely head over and check it out. Okay, moving on, in application news, it was about a year ago that the App Store reached its 1 billionth app download, and if you remember, the person that actually downloaded the 1 billionth application got a bunch of awesome prizes from Apple. Well now, the App Store is very close to reaching the 10 billion download mark. Now there's no denying that this is quite a milestone in the App Store's relatively short lifespan, and Apple is definitely celebrating it as such. The downloader of the 10 billionth application will receive a $10,000 iTunes gift card. As of right now, the number of downloaded applications is 9,810,220,000. And with that number going up about 1,000 downloads every second, it shouldn't be long now. So if you're watching this before the 10 billionth download has been reached, go download some applications. And if you're watching this after the 10 billionth download mark, then I wish sincere congratulations to the winner of the $10,000 Apple gift card. Okay, moving on, we have a lot of iOS 4.3 rumors this week. The first one is the story coming out of 9to5Mac. Apparently they've been doing some digging in the iOS 4.3 beta, and they found some images that led them to believe that the next iPad will most likely have a camera. Now these images include stills from the shutter animation thing, as well as the little camera icon and the camcorder icon when you're switching between stills and video. However, almost as interesting as what the images are is their resolution. It was revealed that the pictures are 1024 by 768 pixels. Now if you remember, that's the exact resolution of the iPad screen now. Now unfortunately, this basically disproves any of the rumors out there that said that the next iPad will have a Retina display. Now the iPad screen now is definitely nothing to complain about, but I want to know what you guys think. Are you disappointed that the screen won't be bumping up its pixel density, or do you really not care either way? Let me know in the comment section below. Alright, next, according to Mac Stories, the iPad's orientation lock / mute switch thing is turning back into an orientation lock. Now, when the iPad was upgraded to iOS 4.2, the little switch on the side that had up until that point been an orientation lock switch was changed into a mute switch, but the change was widely met by negative responses, so in the latest iteration of the iOS software, Apple seems to have given people the choice between a mute switch or an orientation lock switch via the settings application. Now, as good of news as that is, Mac Stories also has some not so good news for people using an older generation device. Apparently, iOS 4.3 does not support the iPhone 3G or iPod Touch 2G. This means that the last officially supported update for those devices was iOS 4.2.1. And finally, the last iOS 4.3 rumor comes out of a story from BGR. Apparently, they have an Apple source telling them that the hotspot feature that was highlighted on the Verizon iPhone will be coming to all GSM iPhones when iOS 4.3 comes out. Now this would be great news, especially since this is a feature that's been appearing on a lot of other smartphone platforms lately, and the iPhone seemed kind of behind in that market. Unfortunately though, the source did say that this will be a carrier restricted feature, which means you'll only be able to do this if your cell phone carrier is cool with it. And if AT&T's history with MMS and tethering is any indication of the future, we won't be seeing this feature on AT&T iPhones for quite a while. Well, that's it for this week, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and if you have any comments or questions on anything I talked about, you can follow me on Twitter at TIPJake, and I'll answer your questions to the best of my ability. And don't forget, for more news, views, and reviews, definitely check out TodaysiPhone.com. I'm going to sleep now.